Hi, I'm Charlyne.
And I'm Nick Jasenovec. We made a movie called Paper Heart.
It's true.
You don't know what love is. You also know for sure that you will never be in love.
Yeah.
I'm dumbfounded.
We're making a documentary about Charlyne and love.
Your love glass is half full.
So we're gonna go on the road. We're gonna talk to people, hear their stories.
You guys like driving around to Winnebago? It's like road rules or something like that.
The film is about a girl named Charlyne who, no relation to this Charlyne at all, who doesn't believe in love, and so she sets out with her friend Nick to make a documentary about the subject, hoping to collect people's stories and maybe find some answers. And shortly after she begins filming, she meets Michael Cera, and they start to form a relationship on camera that becomes part of the documentary she's making.
And there was no sure way to say that I would fall in love, and so that kind of inspired the idea of fabricating a through line for the film.
What's a perfect date?
You need to take somebody to Applebee's and get them hot wings.
Dinner and a movie, but before that you'll watch the sunset on the beach. And the restaurant that you will go to is a French Riviera restaurant that only sells seafood. That's a good date.
The minute we knew we were going to be mixing scripted stuff with documentary stuff, we'd have to make a decision one way or the other, because we didn't want there to be a noticeable difference between the two. And so we approached all, the documentary stuff we just shot sort of cinema verite style, just very spontaneous and in the moment. And we decided to bring that approach over to the scripted stuff, and it influenced pretty much every decision on that. Like, everything was improvised off of an outline so that it felt natural and fresh and organic, and hopefully people can't notice the difference between the two styles of storytelling.
I was ready to deliver our second son when he had to go to the reserve camp.
The puppet idea was one of Charlyne's original ideas. Like, when she came to me about making just a traditional documentary about love, she wasn't a fan of B-roll in documentaries, so she thought it'd be much more interesting to see like paper versions of themselves reenacting these moments that mean so much to them.
There's something charming about seeing puppets instead of people trying to dramatize something. I think something I've learned through performing as well as trying to sell this film, to pitch it and get it funded, is no matter how strange the idea is and how maybe people don't really understand it, you shouldn't give up on it, doesn't mean it's wrong. When we would pitch our idea, people would not understand it fully, and I think you gotta know within yourself that there's something out there and it will work out if you just keep at it.
Keep shooting, keep staying busy, keep writing stuff. You get better every time you do something, and if I could change anything about my process of coming up, I would have made more short films, and not worried about money or budget or anything like that, but just go out and constantly shoot stuff and edit stuff and just keep busy. And then if you put the work in, then at some point an opportunity will arise, and you'll be ready to capitalize on it.